What if the one thing you need to do to change your life is the one thing you're scared to sacrifice? Now, when I say sacrifice, I'm not talking about giving up things just for the sake of making your life harder. I'm talking about letting go of the habits, the stories we tell ourselves, the beliefs that keep us stuck in the rut that we're in. The ones that we cling to because they feel safe and familiar, even though more often than not, they're holding us back. I learned this in one of the hardest chapters of my life. When my partner died, grief became my new identity. It shaped every part of who I was, my entire life. And to be honest, I was scared to loosen my grip on the pain and the sadness and the hurt, because I thought that meant loosening my grip on my partner. But over time, I realized that letting go doesn't mean forgetting or dishonoring or erasing. It actually meant making space for love and joy and a future that at the time I never thought I had. And one of the things that helped me the most in this process was breathwork. It gave me moments where the heaviness lifted and I could see beyond the pain. And when I realized that I wasn't losing him, I was finding me again. Throughout my own journey and working with my clients, I've seen that there are 3 cornerstones that really help us to move out of this feeling of being stuck and into a position where we can start to implement real change into our life. You have to know who you want to become. Picture your future self. How do you feel? Where do you live? What do you look like? What does your average day hold for you? The second cornerstone is an awareness of your barriers. Now, I'm not just talking about the physical, external barriers that we have that may be in between us and the change we want to make. But more importantly than those, I'm talking about the internal barriers that we have, those little voices that we have, that when we think of something we want to do, we instantly hear inside our head, oh, that's too hard. You can't do that. You're not good enough. You're going to make a show of yourself. Who do you think you are to try and even do this? These insidious little thoughts pop into our heads when we don't even notice. And because they're so sneaky, we often listen to them. And the moment we set an intention, we change our mind and we let go of it and we fail. The third cornerstone is a willingness to sacrifice. And this is the one that most people resist. Letting go of the things, the beliefs, the people, the habits that feel like they are part of you, who you are, but are actually holding you back and stopping you from evolving or growing. There is a practical framework for sacrifice that helps you to manage and explore in a safe way the things that need to be let go of in your life. The first step is to spot any resistance. Think of the change you want to make. What's the habit, the comfort, or the belief that you instantly defend when someone questions? And that is your red flag. That is your signal to say, there is something that needs exploring. There's an issue here that is holding me back. Step number 2, name that identity. Ask yourself, who am I without this habit, without this belief or this pattern? If the thought of becoming that version of you fills you with anxiety, then that's another sign that there's attachment there that you should explore letting go of. And step number 3 is to do a mini sacrifice. Commit to going a short period of time for the sacrifice, whether that's just 24 hours, maybe a week. It's just a short experiment to notice what feelings surface. And that discomfort is where the growth begins. Sacrifice isn't just a mental process. It's emotional, it's physical. Our bodies store those attachments. That's why breathwork is so helpful, because it allows you to bypass those endless thought loops and drop directly into your body. You might feel tension releasing or emotions moving through you, or you might gain a deep sense of clarity about what it is that's actually holding you back and how to overcome it. It's not about forcing yourself to sacrifice or to let go of anything. The breath does all the work. All you have to do is sit back and notice the shift. For me, it's been the most powerful tool to help me loosen the grip on things in my life that I thought I couldn't live without, and to step into a bigger, freer version of me. If you want to experience this for yourself, but you're unsure how to do it or where to go, I run free online breathwork sessions where you can safely explore how to let go in a supported way. It'd be great to have you there. The link to sign up is in the description of this video. Come and see what your breath can open up for you. And also, I'd love to hear from you in the comments of this video. What's one thing you've let go of, big or small, that's made your life better? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.